Okay, hello and welcome back. This is Assassin's Creed Syndicate, and I'm going to basically explain the basics of the NPC meme. And basically, it's for people who have no idea what the terminology means and kind of explain the whole controversy to you. So let's start with definitions. PC and NPC are definitions, game definitions. They originate from the old pen and paper role-playing games, such as Dungeons and Dragons. And basically, it meant player character, that was a character that somebody wrote up and controlled in the game, or non-player characters that was the characters that were controlled by whoever was running the game. Now, in video games, this kind of morphed into playable characters and non-playable characters. So, I'm going to give examples within the game world of what this means. So, I'm playing as Evie here. She is a playable character. Right there, the guy who's talking to me, that's Jacob. He's also a playable character. Indeed, if we look over to your right, I can switch to Jacob at any time, although I don't believe I can do it where I'm at now. So those are the playable characters in the game. So let's head back over here. So this guy right here is a non-playable character. And he's probably the lowest level of non-playable characters. He'll say basically the same sort of things over and over, like "Good morning, miss," or "How are you doing? How's your brother?" Depending on who you're playing as, he'll say something quite different. Now, we'll continue on. We'll see a few more of these, what we'll call first-level NPCs, around, and we're getting into. This is what we might call second-level NPC. He's a shopkeeper, and as you can see, I can go in, I can buy whatever I need. So I'm going to refill all I have with him while I'm here. But yeah, he basically assists you in obtaining items that you need. So that's a second-level NPC. So we're going to move on up ahead a bit and go the other direction in the train to find other NPCs. So right here, this lady here is an NPC, and if we go over here, there's another of the same type of NPCs that she was, or perhaps I've missed it in this game, but we'll just use her as an example. She's a different type of NPC. She's the type that doesn't quite continue the storyline, but is a part of the storyline and is part of the side missions. So you meet her in one of the cutscenes, and she talks to you. And then later on in the game, I've already done all the missions, so it doesn't really happen that way. The queue's not coming up, but you can go to her and talk to her and do various side missions. Now, I'm looking for Henry Green, actually. I'm wondering where he's gotten to. He's usually, like, back here, around here somewhere, but I'm not seeing him. So, Henry Green would be an example of the, what you might call the, level... What was I at? Level 4 NPCs. So we've got 4 levels of NPCs here. Henry Green would be one of those NPCs. He's, you can do side missions with him, but he's actually a main part of the storyline, and what he does is continues the storyline for you as you play through the game. So he'll send you on missions, he'll lead you to where you need to go, he'll provide information, that sort of thing. So those are more or less the 4 levels of non-playable characters. The people who you barely interact with, I'll get off the other side. Maybe I can't get off where I'm at. There we go. So yes, you have the regular NPCs that you just barely I should have gotten money out of the train safe while I was there. But like I said, you've got the other NPCs, the level 1s that you interact with, and they say the same things over and over again. You've got the level 2 that you interact with, and you can buy merchandise from, that you can buy, essential items for the game. You've got the level 3, which provide the like the side missions and the other things that you interact with, sometimes as part of the main storyline, but mostly as, part of a side storyline that you might be doing, or a side mission. And finally, there's level 4s. These are people who are, for the most part, a part of the main storyline, and that you interact with them as part of the storyline. So, there was a meme released, for those of you not aware of this. It's become known as the NPC Meme, and it compares social justice warriors, people who espouse social justice virtues. It compares them with non-playable characters. And I'm presuming from the context they are referring to the level 1 non-playable characters. Those are the people who come up to you and, you know, just say, like, the same 3 things over and over again. And it's caused a lot of objections because a lot of people seem to think this is a dehumanizing comparison. One of them, which I found to be quite funny, said that anybody who's this is dehumanizing, and anybody perpetuating this meme is a Russian bot, which seemed to me to be also dehumanizing. So go figure. Aha, I can go away up there. So, what I don't think it was meant to be dehumanizing. I think it was meant to reflect the way debates and discussions with people who are social justice warriors often go. So, for example, this is just strictly a for example. So say, you know, I'm following politics, and when Barack Obama was president, he initiated a tax plan which I didn't like because I felt it wasn't very good for the small business owners, say. And I didn't like this particular tax plan, and say that this was a tax plan that President Trump changed, and I say, well, I like this change. It helps small businesses. And this is a purely political viewpoint, and I'm in favor of small businesses, so that's why I have that viewpoint. An NPC response that you will often get in these debates would be for me to express this view, to say, yep, I don't like this tax plan, I do like this tax plan, and this is why. And the response will be, well, you're just racist because, you know, President Obama did the original tax plan and Trump is doing the other tax plan, so you're obviously racist. And I'd say, well, wait a second, no, I'm not racist. This is, you know, purely a business thing. I support small businesses, and I think that this tax plan wasn't good for small businesses, so I'm glad it's changed so it's better for small businesses. And then they would respond, you're just racist. And pretty much the whole of their argument would be, you're just racist. And I think that's what this meme was really talking about. Not dehumanizing, but the fact that, you know, it's just a repetition of the same argument over and over again, as opposed to an actual debate and discussion of the issues. So, anyway, that's a quick look and explanation of this whole NPC meme. And hopefully for those of you who didn't understand it, this was helpful. If not, I do apologize. Anyway, like and subscribe if you like this. I will see you in the next video. Bye. Leap of faith!